Oh my God. All right, we're on hole 5. We've had our little half-time interval, our team talks.
Jaffa cakes and oranges.
We didn't even, oh, for goodness sake, I forgot. Forgot the snacks today.
Should have brought snacks.
I think I've got a protein bar in my bag.
Ready?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Slightly, but...
Nah, that's good. Callum, are you nervous?
Yeah.
I am as well. I think it's
Wait, lead.
yeah, we've got the lead of 10, but I feel like with our putting game, we need to do better. It's like I said to Double A earlier as well. This is Italy 2006 on these guys.
Smooth.
That was actually one of the best shots to take.
That was really good.
No pressure now.
No, you'll be alright.
Just make sure you hit the ball.
That's it.
Oh.
That's good.
Okay, so yeah.
It's alright. We've all done well.
Question to think about, Hamz, while you're doing this. Will you be getting the New England kit
No,
for the World Cup?
no.
Why not?
Because I spent a lot of money on this. The last time I was good with it. I'll go for a straight run of actually. It's alright. But no, I don't want to go for a new World Cup kit. The only World Cup kit I do want to go for is eventually the Brazil kit or the Argentina kit. Those are the ones that I care about more than anything, because as Double A will know, Brazil kits are hard to come by, innit?
Well, there used to be a lot, not so much anymore. Like I've said, the last couple, I've got the white Centenary one. Don't know if you saw that, 2019.
Yeah.
They did a white home, our third shirt, special shirt they called it,
Okay.
in sort of reference to when Brazil used to wear white up until they lost the 1950 World Cup in Uruguay.
Okay.
There was public outrage, and they scrapped the colour. They did a competition for people to design new kits. And I think it's like 8 to 10-year-old girl won it. She recently passed away actually.
Oh no.
Yeah, they changed the whole colour just because they lost the World Cup final.
Wow. Big dragonfly.
When England get knocked out of the quarters again, they changed to red, blue.
Yeah, we don't normally wear blue. It's like red, isn't it, as an away kit?
It's always been red.
Saying that though, the 1990 blue third shirt is probably the best England shirt of all time, I think. But from the World in Motion video,
Yeah.
probably that's the best.
Callum, what's your favourite England shirt?
Favourite England shirt? I actually quite like the last Euro.
The white one?
Yeah, quite nice.
It's a nice design with the little circle around as well. Good colour scheme. Nothing too basic as well. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? That was 2. Double A is serious about this comeback.
We're coming back now, boys.
Don't call it a comeback.
It's not double A, it's quadruple A now.
It's actually double A because he got it in 2.
Bring in the power.
That was good, that was. Really good shot.
I was worried about it because it's a dip. I had to go for the lip there as well.
Mm. Go on, Cal. That was good. That was good. I don't care. Look at the distance you made. Look at the distance you made. That was good. It's you.
Go on, Dan. Nice and easy. That's it. That's it.
Good evening.
Oh my God!
Hey, that could have been in 2. Could have had a clean sweep there. Hamz, it's got to be you.
It's got to be me.
Got to work your way around these 2 balls.
It is possible.
It is possible to get through these 2 innit?
It is possible.
Yeah,
It is tight though.
it's tight. You might have to slightly come round, but it will go.
I have a feeling I'm going to hit yours by accident. Yeah, we got to give it a go. Got to give it a go. 1, 2, 3. No car on that. Great.
Coming back. Coming back, stop.
Nice.
Was that free for me?
Yeah, free.
Do you reckon you'll get this one?
Surely.
I don't think so.
No pressure.
Surely.
Bounce back out, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, that's really good. That was 3 for you, 3 for me,
3 for me.
3 for you, 2 for double A. But yeah, as we're waiting, talk to the camera, Dan, about how cool it is that there's going to be a World Cup in Qatar. Do you think it's cool?
I think it's cool from a nutrition perspective.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy in terms of water breaks, etc., things like that. I think, you know, there's going to be a lot for the nutritionists to look at between each team, just due to the extreme heat that they're going to have, I think. And I think, you know, it is cool that it's in winter. I'm still going to find it a bit weird that we're not going to be sat in beer gardens watching it, and we're probably going to be indoors. But at the same time, I think it's still quite cool that we can all get together around Christmas like we normally would, but then, you know, celebrate hopefully a World Cup victory.
Exactly.
Calling it here first. England won't win it.
England won't win it.
No, hopefully they do.
It'll be good to see. Because what I've noticed the most about Qatar is the fact that because we're coming closer to the tournament, more people are becoming a lot more open and receptive. Everything. Your thoughts on Qatar 2022? What do you think of it objectively?
I mean, there's many things you could say about the World Cup being in Qatar. But at the end of the day, it's the world game, innit? And it's going to end up being somewhere probably disrupting a lot of leagues in Europe, but we just have to accept it, I guess, and see how it goes. And there's no reason why it should be anywhere else and not there, but it's how it got there is probably what the problem is. Backhanders, FIFA being corrupt. It's not for me to say, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it's a good tournament, and Brazil bring it on.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Yeah, I think personally it's going to be quite cool to see how the generation kind of grows up, because we thought when the World Cup was in like South Africa, people at the time, they were not all against it, but they were like, oh yeah, their culture's different to ours, it's the first time it's in Africa. So just like you said over there, and it is the world's game, but it's going to be somewhat different to see how it is and how their fans take to some of the players as well. Hole 6, Callum, you're going first. Yeah. This is the easiest hole on the golf course, because if you look down there, I've played with a player who nearly got a hole in one.
How did he do it? Did he hit it hard, or did he roll it?
The ball, he made it a grass cutter, and it just slowed down by that little bit of a jump in the hill, and it just slows down going down. You got it in 2. No pressure, Callum. You got a hole in 1. You got a hole in 1. You can get a hole in 1.
No.
Oh, I get it now. There is pressure on that. We're in the dip.
Oh no. Just don't let it go into the into the dip.
I have that problem because you're curling that way. You're right. I'm not curling at all. There's no curling.
That was flat.
It was flat. Like England's chances at the World Cup. Yeah. Oh, it's Trevellaed it. That was a good shot as well.
As long as it doesn't go down there.
Let's go on to the next. That was on the golf one. All right. Watch your ball, watch your ball. Don't get an ankle injury.
Can you imagine? Done that before.
We don't have insurance on Friday Night Counter Attack to pay out for injury. There's no claim.
So what's your favourite World Cup moment? Favourite moment?
Oh, my favourite moment, personally, was the... That was really good. That was so close. My favourite World Cup moment, England beating Colombia on penalties. That was my favourite moment. It had more.
Getting the monkey off your back.
Yeah. It was one of those where you thought England's naivety would come in again, conceding to, was it Yerry Mina scored, or someone scored, and then going to extra time, going into penalties. Falcao was there. Hamz Rodriguez was out with an injury, but for the first time seeing England actually win a penalty shootout, not another here we go again.
Yeah.
For me, that meant so much more than it's just a penalty shootout win. It was the fact that we had done it for the first time, we'd done it in our lifetime, to see actually got us to the semi-final of a World Cup. With the team that we had, with the squad that we had, that was my favourite World Cup moment. That's up to you now. What's your favourite World Cup moment?
My favourite World Cup moment, I know we said we weren't going to speak about Manchester United, but it's David Beckham sending off against Argentina.
What are you doing?
No, do you know
what
why?
are you doing?
No, listen to the reason why it's my favourite.
Why?
Because that next season, that's obviously the hate he was getting from the British public.
Mhm.
Spurs United on to do the treble. The next season was the treble season.
And it was David
That
Beckham's best ever
mentality-
season as well.
And that mentality to bring that team together. Everyone rallied round United, rallied round Beckham, all the fans did. And it probably spurred us on a lot of the way to win the treble. So it's a bad moment for England, but it's a great moment for United, and that's probably why it's my favourite.
Go on, Callum.
Not bad.
That's good, that is. Do you know I've got a second one for that as well? Ronaldo getting that hate after 2006
Yeah.
for the wink. Because then what happened? He became prime Ronaldo, young Ronaldo coming into it.
Him and Rooney formed that partnership that were explosive.
Again, the media against them, the press against them, everything like that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. Go. Good effort. Callum, favourite World Cup moment?
It's got to be Zidane sending off in the final.
Why?
It's got to be. It's got to be. Seeing that, that was probably the most, probably still is the most controversial moment I've seen live watching
Yeah.
it. Last ever game.
I remember being at Centre Parks with my family watching it on a big screen.
Amazing.
And I just remember just sat there at about probably like 10 years of age in awe
Yeah.
of what I'd just seen. And the worst thing is, nowadays in football, they'd probably cut the camera and they'd take it some highlights.
showed it
They
all.
just kept showing it. They just kept showing the head through the chest. and then in slow-mo of him stepping forward and hitting it. And I was like, this is brilliant. And now I like football. I think that was the moment I realised that football's not too bad actually.
When your father's involved, football's great.
Yeah.
The family game.
You had some greats in that game though, didn't you? Like
Yeah.
Reed, and like in form playing. Thierry and Reed, like Totti, yeah.
Piero, Nesta was playing, Cameronese, what a streets will never forget, he was as well.
Buffon.
Buffon as well.
yeah.
You know what happened in that game as well? Zidane scored a penalty by Pineka.
Yeah. Crossbar and in.
I'm going to score this with a Pineka now as well.
Come on then.
I'm going to do it. I'm gonna hold it. No, it's not for the culture, but it was good. I didn't mind that time. One other favourite moment for me, 7-1 Germany.
Yeah.
I love that. 7-up.
Don't remember that moment.
Oh, that's bad.
Why don't you remember that moment? What happened? What happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember what game.
Were you busy that day or something?
Yeah, that was
It was in 2014, so it was a while away.
Would have been in.
Oh man!
just the worst moment in Brazil history, isn't it? Other than changing the whole colour for losing the World Cup final.
Go on, Dan.
Oh no. Just needed to drop in. Could be far off here. This could have ruined that chance.
Mesut Ozil, Tony Cruz, Miroslav Klose, Andre Schürrle, all turning up. Oh, good attempt.
Not good enough.
You've snookered me there. That's it, Callum. What are you on now?
3, 4.
4. Nicely done. That was a good World Cup as well in the Brazil World Cup. Entertainment-wise, it was fantastic.
Great World Cup, great World Cup.
Except for Cameroon and England, who never registered a win.
No. I won't do that. I won't do it.
That don't count. That was the win.
That was the win. You know what? I'm
VAR on that.
gonna allow that. I know you hit it, but I'm gonna allow it. In the spirit of foot golf.
Oh,
Good attempt.
I'm about 10 up.
When it gets to
Take your time. Take your time.
This is shot 9, I
Take your
believe.
time.
it was moving. That's a plus 10.
I didn't see anything.
I didn't say anything.
Play it.
Do you know what moment I quite liked that I thought was quite refreshing? People won't remember this, but there was a game in 2010, New Zealand versus Italy, and they drew. New Zealand were the only unbeaten team in that 2010 World Cup because they drew all 3 games. And Italy, I think they got knocked out of the group stage by losing to Slovakia in that final game.
Yeah.
That was a fun. It's crazy how the World Cup works, and Italy aren't even in the World Cup this year. Qatar's in the World Cup. Let's go. There we go. You know, number 7 was the amount of goals Germany scored against Brazil. I'm surprised you don't have 7 up in that bottle of yours.
Robert Lewandowski. You know, Robert Lewandowski.
Hey, ain't bad. Okay, I've got a question for all of you. What was your funniest World Cup moment that you remember we mentioned the Zidane headbutt. That's the funniest moment for everyone. That's a funny World Cup moment, right? Definitely.
I think I'd have to say the Argentina manager collapsing, or almost collapsing. Remember that? He stood there and he goes, and then he just wakes up, no?
Yeah. I like the
The
Mexico coach as well. The Maradona bit as well was quite funny. You know when he's in the stadium?
Yeah.
Yeah. We could see the eyes popping out, the veins.
I've got Maradona one, but an early Maradona one in '94.
Mm.
To the camera after he'd scored and he realised that he was actually good. He got banned for that.
Was it the Nigeria one? Scoring against Nigeria.
In '94 he got the European kit on. And he realised that
Great shot.
he was drug testing. He just was wide-eyed. Not all there.
One thing that I had found quite funny, again 2010, we're rewinding back, North Korea making their first World Cup. And I think they didn't do too bad against Brazil in their first game, if I'm not mistaken. And then their second game, they played against Portugal, right? And then the Supreme Leader at the time, not my Supreme Leader, but the Supreme Leader at the time, he actually televised the game and he bigged up as these are our national heroes now. And what happened? Who remembers what happened? 7-0 Portugal. Ronaldo's only World Cup goal at the time was against North Korea. And it bounced on the back of his neck and he tapped into an open goal. 7-0, man.
Wasn't there a rumour that they televised the competition
Oh, what
so
shot?
that it looked like they would? Overall, they'd like edited it so it looked like they'd won or something.
It's like a highlights compilation.
Yeah, like a compilation and said, oh no, we won the World Cup even though we lost that game.
Yeah, it was crazy to see how it actually worked out for North Korea. And we've never seen North Korea back in the tournament.
There was the team when remember they were playing in the World Cup and they didn't know the rules of a free kick. So every time there was a free kick, the walls started pressing.
Yeah.
Was it Cameroon in
It might
1990?
have been Cameroon, yeah.
Because I remember they actually kicked out the, no, or was it Zaire? When you know when they were standing in the wall and he just ran to kick the ball.
Yeah.
I forgot who. I'll have to Google that one, but I forgot. I remember exactly what happened. One recent time which I really enjoyed in the World Cup, for me, was Germany getting knocked out by South Korea.
South Korea, yeah.
And then Son going on that counter attack for that second goal. I love that. That was great. Because again, there's a tradition in the World Cup where the holders of the World Cup get knocked out in the group stages. Okay. Italy, France 2002, awful
Senegal.
So are we saying France out in Qatar?
France 2010 as well. The whole handball thing with Henri, they never turned up for 3 games. The press were against them.
The problem in the camp, I think everyone was like a rebellion.
Yeah. Talking about rebellion, watch this. No, look.
It's in. It's actually in.
It's not in. I'm a rebel with a cause.
Just do that every shot.
Big dirty toe pull.
Go for it.
To honour all of those non-playing football players. It'll do.
It'll do. It's got the distance. As long as it doesn't roll down the hill, you're right.
Like that.
Like that. Right, who's next?
Double A.
Go on, Cal.
Yeah. Just don't trip over your own feet.
You're giving them the lead now, Callum. We're probably like 5 up by now as well. 2 holes to go. I reckon you've got this, you know. Roberto Carlos run up. I reckon you've got this. I gassed them up the wrong way. Poor gassing up from me as well. Just aim for me. Aim like you'll pass it for me. That's really good. Nah, you Penenke'd it really, which was good as well. Right, next question. Who's the player that's won the World Cup that you think never deserved to win the World Cup? So you're looking at someone's squad and you're like, how the hell has he got a World Cup medal? Who's the most undeserving World Cup winner?
Most undeserved.
Yeah. So I'm talking about like 3rd choice goalkeeper, things like that. Like Pepe Reina for me, how's he got a World Cup medal by doing nothing?
Yeah.
Bag. Nah, you're right. Go on, Dan, I'll let you have this one.
What have you been in?
Oh! Second time that's happened for you. It's like, you know when you see the celebration and you're just seeing someone turn up for the first time? Like Kim Pembe in 2018. Never played a game. Areola as well, third choice goalkeeper. Did nothing in that as well. Let's go for me. Me winning this foot golf game, undeserved. Undeservedly, don't need to win. Right.
What about a playing squad member who didn't deserve to win it?
Okay.
Somebody who played every game but didn't show up at all.
Someone who got ghosted.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Oh no!
Why? So I don't get 80 points for that.
Skill shots. Brilliant shot. I'll remove it.
Right footed. As I've done two with my left.
There we go. Right, we're on hole 8. They've clawed their way back in. I think Dan may have messed up on the putting twice. Double A is furious with his tag team partner. It's all good. Let's go. White hole, remember.
Big hit.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh my god, the power on that.
You meant that.
You channeled your inner Roberto Carlos on that one for sure.
It was the inner aggression of me missing so many putts.
You said it's all good and he's like, nah, it's not all good. It's not all good.
It's all good once you get there.
Go on, let's have a go with this one.
Take it wide like a rugby player.
Do the hands as well.
Give it the old Johnny Wilkinson.
Go for it, why not?
It could come back.
You never know, it can curve that way. You may have created a good angle for yourself there as well.
Potentially.
Potentially. That's how we do it. With the USA World Cup coming up in 2026, do you think that'll be like one of the most accessible World Cups in our lifetime? In terms of like, because we know about like the USA and how you compete against what the British did. Do you think it's going to be quite easy to actually go around? Because Mexico only got Canada as well.
I think you'll get a lot of people go in and not necessarily going to the matches but going to the big screens because they can go for a holiday in the USA and they kind of know where to stay and where to go. It all depends, doesn't it, on where they decide to host it, if it's across the USA or whether it's across only a few states.
Canada, USA and Mexico. So it's 3 different countries.
And 3 areas which I think a lot of people are aware of where to stay, and it's got the hospitality facilities, so I imagine we'll get a lot of buy-in.
It's got the entertainment factor as well for a lot.
Just like this shot, the entertainment factor.
Can I do a Beckham? We did the win. Yeah, go on. Beckham for Miami. Miami right there as well. Good.
So do you think, AA, that the USA World Cup will be better than the Qatar one, or?
I think for a fan perspective, definitely. I think, there's not so much restrictions on the fans in America as there will be in Qatar.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I say, it's spread over 3 countries, all of which, like you say, people know where to stay, where not to stay, potentially. I think it'd be good for Canada game and all.
Yes.
The CPL, Canadian Premier League. That's an up-and-coming league. We've featured that on Talking Kit. Some great kits by Macron. And I think the game's growing there massively, so it'd be good to get that exposure. Obviously, a lot of the Canadian players playing in Europe now. Alphonso Davis, David as well. So it'd be good for their game. But as always, it's a World Cup, innit? Great entertainment for everyone.
Always. I know, and I think with the MLS, the league on the MLS is really taking off now.
Yeah,
but it's getting the Canadians up there with it as well.
Oh my god. Nah, you're good. That was decent, that was.
In the dip.
Oh, Canada in this World Cup?
Yeah, I think they made it, didn't they? Yeah.
In my underdog,
Canada are your underdogs?
to win.
Really?
Callum, explain to the camera why
Canada, great side. They've got some exciting players. Alfonso Davies, Jonathan David. I think he is going to be the one that everyone sees him playing. Is like, wow.
One to watch.
Yeah, one to watch.
We don't really see him in. I only see him in like the Champions League. To be fair, I don't really see him in French. I get bored by French when I watch it. My player to watch in the World Cup. Someone who I really want to see play properly and actually be given time to flourish as well. I think it will be really fun to see how if he makes it. Lautaro Martinez is someone that I really want to watch from Argentina play, because this is where we've seen the unbeaten Argentina side. This is where Messi's won his Copa America last summer as well. I really want to see if Martinez can actually turn up on the world stage. Because you've got Dybala, you've got Messi, you've got Di Maria, who always makes the squad as well. But I want to see Lautaro Martinez turn up like he has done in Serie A. One, two, awful. Just gone for the middle of the ball. Double A, who are we watching out for in the World Cup for you?
Do you know what? I've got to say, there's a lot of England players I'm looking forward to see.
It's not Conor Gallagher, right?
I want Jadon Sancho to have a big season for United or lead up to the World Cup, and I hope he makes the squad and get a starting place. Definitely one. But I think, yeah, Vinicius and Rodrigo, for me, they're two players, young Brazil players. I hope they can get in the squad and show their talent, because they're great players.
Who would be the main centre backs for Brazil? Marquinhos and
Thiago Silva.
yeah, Thiago Silva. And then you got what, Bremer in the squad, Diego Carlos in the squad,
Yeah.
Militao as well, of course. That'd be really good to see. Dan, who are you looking forward to watching in the World Cup? Players to watch.
Similar to what Double A said about the England squad, I think there's a real opportunity for a centre back to make his name in the World Cup from an English position. I think, you know, we've discussed the likes of Maguire coming in, but who's going to fill that second centre back role? And if they have a really good, you know, tour and a good World Cup, they could end up being one of the best centre backs in England at this present time, because we don't really have, you know, amazing centre backs at the moment. So hopefully somebody to fill those shoes of that big centre back role in the England squad. Not sure who it'll be yet though.
Go on, Fikayo Tomori. Fikayo Tomori, you need to challenge us to FOOTGOLF. You come to Milan, you need to see how it goes. But no, for me personally as well, like I said about Lautaro Martinez, you don't really see many high-scoring strikers at World Cups. They normally get the highest of like 6 or 7 in the tournament. Miroslav Klose famously always scoring a lot. Harry Kane last tournament as well. But of all the strikers going to the World Cup, who do you think is going to score the most? Because I don't want to back Martinez, but it's someone I want to watch. But all the number 9s as well. I don't think Lukaku will do it.
No.
So I'm going to back Kane on this one as a number 9. But you never know about Ronaldo. You never know about him.
No. I don't
Ronaldo
see.
doesn't turn up in the World Cup though.
I don't see Ronaldo scoring a lot of goals, or unless they get a lot of penalties, I imagine. I think Brazil, it'll be shared. I don't think they'll have a focal point for their goals, as in Jesus. I think Neymar will chip in. Players from midfield will chip in. Kane's probably a shout. I think being the focal point for England's attack, I think he probably will be the top goal scorer for me.
Giroud maybe? Griezmann maybe?
Benzema, maybe. I think Benzema would start over Giroud.
It's so good to see Benzema.
I think it needs to be. He's probably the best number 9 in the world with Lewandowski.
Yeah, it's true. Benzema needs to be the one. Right. What did Benzema do against Man City? Pineka. What am I going to do now? Not Pineka. He did it in this city in Manchester. I'm going to try and do the same. Wasn't straight enough as well.
I angle this way. Nah, it's too much.
Good effort. That was a good effort though.
Not too bad.
I've not liked the cutting, so I'm going to try dinking.
Off the flagging in or just straight in?
Whatever.
Whatever.
I'll tell you after.
Yeah. Not like that, no.
You meant that, and you snookered me as well in the process.
It's an easy one for you, Double A. Easy.
I think it works with me behind the pole, because you're like you don't want to. Yeah. Nicely done. How many was that? 3. Good stuff, man.
Sure.
I'll let you go.
Right footed again. back round.
Okay.
Hamz between the two.
Go on. I'll let you take that. Callum.
Can you make it?
Is the angle there? That's the question. It can be made.
Can be made. Step up.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to trick shot this as well. I'll do it. It's a penalty.
This isn't.
I'll rotate on the heel. 1, 2, 3.
Almost knocked mine in.
Almost knocked yours in by accident. Still me.
Almost like a trick shot.
How many?
That went to 5. Should have been 3. Go on, Dan.
Nice and steady.
Nice and steady. That's how you do it.
How many's there?
That's it. Easy.
Brilliant stuff. Final hole of the session. It's been a great day out, great morning out with the boys. Great to see everyone having a good time at FOOTGOLF. Last hole, as everyone knows, it's the outside the boot challenge. So you can only shoot from the outside of the boot when you're actually shooting. But because there is such a difference of 15, I'm going to let these guys choose what other type of way we can play. So it can be back heels only, Rabonas only, or weak foot only. So you guys have a choice. What do you want us to do?
I kind of like the Trevella idea.
Trevella idea? We'll stick with it. It's good.
Headers.
Headers on the 4.
Definitely would have got
My wife would be like, what the hell are you doing on your day off? Just headering across. Our necks would be in so much pain. I'm looking forward to this one. You got the kit, you got the ball. You got this, man. Oh!
It's not bad.
That's so close.
How are yours, Trevellas?
After playing FOOTGOLF, they're actually quite good. But before they were awful, so it's a good comedy piece. Are you left foot and Trevella in this?
I'm going to left foot it.
Go for it.
I'm not sure if this will even stay on this course.
By the way, can we just appreciate how straight that is? Look how straight it is. It's literally just right in front of that. That was an amazing shot. Probably a shot of the day. Go on, Dan.
Say nothing. It was the outside of the boot though.
It was, but it went inside of your boot. Crazy. Have any of you played FOOTGOLF before?
This first time.
First time?
Yeah. Don't live too far, obviously, so I'll be coming again, 100%.
Make it a regular thing over the season. You saw the gap and you went for it, which was good.
Beat that.
Dan, have you played FOOTGOLF?
Once. When I was about 15. So a good 10 years ago.
So you're more experienced than me.
Obviously. It's not bad.
All right, final question for everyone. Callum, I will start with you.
Yeah.
Who is going to win the World Cup?
Some good teams this year. I
Do you reckon France can actually retain it
think they could.
with the squad that they have?
I think I'll make a few changes to who actually starts though. But
Much better, Dan.
my shout would be,
Much better.
I think Brazil.
Brazil?
I think Brazil, yeah.
It's their time again. 20 years on from their 2002 win.
Brazil.
Go on, Callum, this is you.
It's me.
I think you're just saying that because we've got AA here in a very nice Brazil kit.
Every shot to Trevella.
Yes. Really good.
Bad.
Nah, very nice shot. Could be Neymar's time to lift it. Because in Brazil as well, as AA would know, they value the Olympic gold medal as such a big footballing thing as well. So it could be another major trophy for their current squad, which would be good.
Copa America 2019, obviously lost the final.
To Argentina,
Yeah.
which would be
But I rate this Brazil squad, and I think where it is, you know, that climate, I think we'll be used to it. I feel we've got a good mix of young players with experience. I'm hoping.
I think their balance is just right as well.
Yeah.
Really good balance in their squad, which is really good to see. Yeah, I'll go for it. Dan, tell the camera who's winning the World Cup.
I think I'll jump on the bandwagon and say Brazil as well. I think.
What the you were saying England the whole
and let me finish. I think it's their time. However, I think you've got to stay true to your roots, and we've got to say England will have a chance. As much as they don't at the minute, we'll see how the Premier League plays out. We'll see how the form is, and it could be England, but I think, let's be realistic, we know who's winning it. Of course it's going to be Brazil. Well, come on, England.
We're going to see you do a podcast in Sao Paulo as well, in January as well. Ridiculous. Right, let me go for a left foot trivia if I can. We'll try and do it.
It's not bad,
Accuracy was there, which was alright.
just not the power.
Not the power at all. I'm never going to say England are going to win the World Cup. I don't want to look stupid and say England are going to win being a bandwagon fan. But I have that sneaky feeling, if everything's well in the camp, it would be a France-Brazil World Cup final type thing. I think France will do well. Argentina will do well as well, I think. Because it's literally the last of Messi's last World Cup, Ronaldo's last World Cup. Loads of people are retiring.
Disregarding Portugal there, but
Yeah.
you don't think?
Portugal's tactics have never worked well in World Cups.
No one rates their coach, and I don't think, fair enough, won in 2016, but they've got great individual players. I don't see it.
They have that England problem as well.
We've all got great players, but we don't have to gel them together. Yeah.
Southgate gels them together off the pitch, but not on the pitch. They can go on their inflatables and do whatever they want, but they can't turn up against Italy. I need to get behind as well. Get that aesthetically pleasing shot. Go for it. Bit more colour, I reckon it would have been fantastic. It's all in a line now as well. Tidy, 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 tidy. Oh man! That was good. That was so close. Tidy little one, which is great. Even though I said Brazil-France final, I don't know if they're going to be in the same kind of side of the draw, so that's just like a little prediction.
It'll be underdogs to do really well. So a team that you think people might not rate, you think the team getting very far.
That was lovely.
That was lovely. Brilliant stuff right there. Overachievers or surprise package type thing.
Yeah, underdogs. Not rated by the bookies or...
Callum, do me a favour and just check who's in the World Cup team. I don't want to say someone like Mexico and then they're not even qualified. Or Mexico should be there. I think USA will qualify from our group. I think they finished second. Idiot. I was trying to block you, you know.
Trying to snooker me.
For the content, I was going to film me as well.
Oh, you're going again.
Silly me.
It's an actual fact you're doing the opposite because I'm blocking you slightly.
There we go, Dan. There we go. There we go. I got it.
Chip to finish for me.
Oh, Mexico off. Brilliant stuff. I have a feeling a South Korea in the World Cup. Mexico, South Korea. I tend to think they'll be all right. That's it.
Does that count?
That counts. That's fine.
Hang on.
What do you mean?
Oh, go. Oh my days. Yeah, Mexico, South Korea for me. How about you?
If I say England, no.
After all that?
No. Yeah, it's a tricky one. I've got Holland.
Holland?
Could potentially.
I think they'll get semi-finals because every World Cup they're in, they get to finals, semi-finals, quarter-finals. They do well.
Yeah, well, the younger squad's a bit of a different squad.
Van Dijk at the back, Depay up front. They did all right in the Euros besides that Delit mistake.
Yeah.
Where they caused a bit of commotion.
Fancied by minute.
Yeah.
South Korea the shout.
Spain maybe?
I like Luis Enrique.
Yeah, Luis Enrique's quality
He would
manager.
have been the manager after Ten Hag for United.
I would have loved him.
But yeah, Spain could do well. Especially with Pedro.
A lot of young talent, isn't there now?
Dani Olmo, big fan of him.
Yeah, I like Dani Olmo, yeah.
Quality player.
Who are favourites to win? Brazil?
I think Brazil works.
Brazil, Argentina, England.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Still get the top 3?
Yeah.
Is that just due to our Euro performance, and I'm assuming, and then...
Not at all, not at all. It's the fact that they believe in Gareth Southgate, the bookies. I don't get why.
No.
I thought you were going to yeet that down the road as well, which would have been good. But yeah, just to wrap up the podcast, it's been great. Well, it's not even a podcast, our FOOTGOLF won. I think Callum and I won, so it was good to, yeah. I'll take that later on, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, nice to see everyone. Tell everyone on the camera, I'll let you have that, what you're up to.
Yeah, so like I say, it's AA, 1/3 of Talking Kit. The best football kit content on the internet. Don't listen to anyone else who tells you that theirs is better, because it isn't. So yeah, we call it the main podcast, where we get guests in. We have specific ideas, or we talk about celebrities in football. We talk about kits from different teams, and we have full kit rankings, which is coming back on the 24th of August. So we sit down with other kit collectors or other people in the kit community, and we rank 10 shirts. So that could be Cristiano Ronaldo shirts, Messi shirts, shirts from the World Cup. We've done World Cup 98 goalkeeper shirts on one episode, so that's coming back the 24th of August. So yeah, check us out. It's at Talking Kit on most of your socials, as well as YouTube as well. Subscribe. Yeah.
Go on, Callum, tell them about how you're going to go back to Wimbledon next time.
Yeah, according to Hamz, I'm going to Wimbledon next summer, but
Maybe as a spectator.
maybe as a spectator. Yeah, it was good to be fair. The one just then I went, but yeah, I don't know how much you're going to be playing. But no, it's a good kick about today.
You do FOOTGOLF again?
Yeah, definitely. I've only actually played it once before, to be fair. So,
Good.
no, it was good.
Yeah, so really enjoyed it, even though I think I came dead last. Certainly. Let down AA, but never mind. But yeah, if you want to go check me.
By the way.
I think out of you two, who won?
People try and make comparisons of who's better, etc. Just enjoy them, man. We're lucky
very
to be in
different
this time.
I don't think it was you, Hamz. I think Callum won individually.
Yeah,
You won.
I did take the W. Yeah.
Good man.
Take it.
I'm the team player in this. I'm the Sammy Khedira to your Miroslav
I
poster.
got the hole in these shots too, so I'll take that.
There you go. But yeah, successful day out. If you want to go follow my socials, it's just at DRN Nutrition. All things nutrition for sports, athletes, schools, etc. We cover everything, so go check us out. And I think I'll pass you back over to Hamz, who'll sign off.
So, thank you very much again. It's been great. Fantastic day out at FOOTGOLF. Go play at your local FOOTGOLF place. Follow us on Friday Night Camp stuff as you are doing. See you later. Thanks, man.